I am an incredibly stubborn human being. Through very little conscious fault of my own, when I am told to do something, it generally makes me not want to do it. The more people tell me I need to watch a specific show, the less likely I am to actually watch that show, no matter how critically acclaimed it is or how much I trust the opinion of the person recommending it. That's incredibly stupid and petty, I hear you say. Yes, very, but that's just the way my brain works for whatever reason. It's not anti-hype, God knows I love plenty of very popular pieces of media, it's just this really annoying personal tick. Down to the point where I know if I force myself to watch something, I won't enjoy it. My brain will spend the entire time picking it apart in some sort of dumb gotcha moment so I can tell everyone, actually, this thing you like isn't that good. And I don't want to do that. I want to enjoy things that I know are good, so I push many of these shows down the line in hopes that I can one day approach them with a clean mind and an open heart. But what I've now learned is that there is a tipping point here. If enough people praise something, if enough art comes across my timeline, and I get fed up enough with dodging spoilers, we can crack this obstinate shell. So it was with near begrudging curiosity that I finally decided to start Arcane. And after everything I just told you, I think this next statement should hold a little bit more weight than it normally would. Arcane is really, really good. I don't play League of Legends, I don't watch League esports, and I'm not really that interested in League on even a passing basis. The only character I visibly recognized while watching this was Jinx. But what I am interested in is incredible stories told in an animated medium. And boy is this just about one of the best to ever do it. There's this really special feeling you get when you're binging a show you like. And not even the feeling of, oh, I can't wait to watch tonight after work. It's like this sense of joy that there are more episodes laid out in front of you, that you get to spend more time escaped inside this world, that these characters aren't leaving you just yet, and that was the exact feeling I had after finishing episode 3. Maybe my brain has just been rotted away by seasonal anime, but all 9 of the show's episodes feel so incredibly dense in not only their storytelling, but their world building. And what's ultimately so impressive about that is that we only focus on one main location for the entire season. Yet it feels so varied and packed in that every little scene has its own distinct aroma. From the sunny streets of Piltover to the cold white stone of the council room to the neon vibes of the lanes, you know exactly where you are at every second without a dramatic lower third. The show so seamlessly drags you into its world and its issues that I honestly feel like even the small amount of expository dialogue that's present here wasn't even needed. It's left me in this weird state where I really want to just go and read the entire wiki for this region, but also I don't want to ruin whatever the show has in store for an eventual continuation. I can feel like that because of the show's writing. Its storytelling is of such a high quality that I would rather learn about this world from itself than any pre-existing template. The way the story seamlessly weaves between multiple characters, multiple points of view, without ever losing your attention or giving any character the short end of the stick. Although I would have liked more Echo. The show toes the morally gray line with its characters without getting preachy, and gave us a villain who is both hateable and also my dad. I think pulling off the societal themes it goes for can be tough, especially in an action show, but I feel like they never went too hammy with the jokes, always kept me engaged, and really did justice to most of the character arcs. Victor's in particular was a huge standout for me. The beauty, frustration, and horror of the quest for discovery really resonated with me. And while all these deep themes and fancy words are quite good, the style this show has is half the reason everything works as well as it does. It knows just the right way to stylize a scene, just the right way to use its art direction to enhance a set piece without becoming overbearing or overly gaudy. And that's quite hard to do considering how many insert songs the show has. They never feel forced and always enhance the scene, especially when they're diegetic. Other than when they literally put Imagine Dragons in the show, which is the hardest I've laughed at something in quite a while. The music and art are two different parts of this masterpiece puzzle, but I lump them together here because I think they're both the backbone of this show, and neither would be as good without the other. They play off each other in such a beautiful way to provide us with some of the most memorable scenes of the entire year. Even if the color usage and lighting is so incredible that I could put this on mute and still be in awe, it's definitely better with the show's immersive OST. Finally, the number one reason I know that this show is good is every time my brain would do its best to nitpick anything I thought was wrong, all that would rise to the top after the episode was a positive feeling. Now, that is not to say I didn't have some issues, some parts I enjoyed more than others, but this show was so good, it basically fixed my brain, for 8 or so hours at least. It's truly an incredible experience that nails just about everything it tries to do. I didn't even get to talk about how spot on all the voice acting is here. It leaves you wanting more, but also satisfied with the story we did get. I'm excited to see more of these characters in the future. I'm excited to still never play League of Legends, and I'm excited to declare that somehow the best show I watched all year wasn't even an anime.